Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for your bonus October reading. Aries, first card out for you is the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. This can be a time period in your life where you're doing a lot of growth. You're in your growth zone, which is really exciting. And what that means is you're probably in a place in life where you have a general routine going, where you feel safe and secure, which allows you to really expand beyond your limits, okay? Push your boundaries, test your limits, whether that's growing into a goal, whether that is creating something massive. It feels like a really big project, goal, or dream that you're really working towards. And you're able to stay in this growth zone because you have solid, stable relationships in your life. You're not waking up every day and saying like, oh, how is this person going to treat me today? How is this going to turn out today? You've removed yourself from unstable environments so that way you can stay in this growth zone. So I just feel like your spirit guides want to commend you on your decisions to do that. Waning moon. What do you know, what do you need to release? I was about to say, what do you no longer need to release? Which I feel like the fact that I was about to say that, can mean that you are aware that people, situations from your past, this and that, they're gone. They're gone. There's no going back. There could be a big theme here about not dwelling on the past. Yes, you may have made some past mistakes, especially this past year, that have costed you, or maybe even years and years and years ago. Maybe you made a really bad financial decision. Maybe you made a bad decision to take some sort of big leap of faith that didn't work out. But there's a big message here, Aries, of spiritually, energetically, as well as physically, releasing those decisions from your body, mind, and soul. Releasing that thought within you of, man, I really messed up. Like, if only I didn't do that. Completely let it go. Okay? What I would recommend if I were an Aries tonight, I would do a meditation. Just silence the world all around me, find some time to myself, maybe put on some meditation music, especially like release music or energy cleansing music. And I would sit with the intention of simply releasing any guilt, any shame, or any thoughts within you of like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or I should have done this differently. That's what I would recommend. Okay. I feel like this week that's a collective sort of message that's coming through, a download that's coming through, understanding that even the things that you did in the past that you perceive as mistakes, they led you to where you're at now, and they took you onto a very unique life path. So it's important to just let go of what happened in the past and enjoy the path that you're on. And look at that, new moon eclipse, powerful change. Expect powerful change. So I do feel like the rest of October, the rest of this month, whenever you're watching it, there's going to be some really, really big shifts and changes here. With the new moon eclipse coming out next to the waning moon and the North Node, it really paints this story of release and letting go. Letting the past be in the past, but also a crazy powerful new beginning opening up for you. So let's get some tarot. First card out is the Sun in reverse. Yeah, things are going to get better for you, I promise, Aries. Absolutely. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like, okay. I see what we're dealing with here. Some of your past actions that you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or I should have done things differently. What I'm seeing is like you may have taken years to build a certain life, either with someone or in a certain environment, like taken years to perfect a house or a friend group or just your life in general, right? You may have made a decision within the past 12 months. This could have been even a decision you made like a year ago. It doesn't really matter. You may have made a decision that sort of uprooted everything that you took years to build. Does that make sense? You took a massive leap of faith into a totally new direction, uprooting that familiarity and all of the hard work you put in towards someone or something. And what I'm seeing happen, it may not have worked out in your favor. Whatever you uprooted your life for, it may not have worked out. And now you're sort of understanding, well, I can't go back to the way things are. And so I'm wondering if that's why there's some regret here or some guilt here, because you're like, I uprooted that for nothing. I want to say, Aries, it was not for nothing. And in time, you'll see how these experiences are leading you to a version of you that you've never seen before, closer to your highest version, your best self. So try not to get wrapped up in that thought of like, I worked so hard and I sort of uprooted all of that growth. The Magician in reverse. Right next to that Magician, we have the Empress in reverse. Yeah, I think this is going to be your biggest challenge at this time, is just releasing that thought, battling that thought, letting go and stepping back into your abundance mindset, which is in the present moment. And look at that, Four of Wands. There's success here. There's celebration and stability. Four of Wands can show attending weddings or birthday parties, baby showers, just really fun celebration events. So that's really exciting. And, there's a lot to celebrate in life. It feels like a brand new chapter, a brand new beginning after a powerful change, a powerful ending that maybe you were like double thinking like, oh, if I could go back and do things a little bit differently. But you need to get out of that lack mentality, okay? Thank you so much for joining me, Aries. Definitely watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this bonus October reading. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you've not already. Thank you guys. Bye.